dumb sometimes. I got that shit up. I'm gonna put that shit.
I'm gonna bring you back, bro. Yeah, funny? Yeah, it is.
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Let's go, let's go.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Mike, 55.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it.
That could be a fumble.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Able to find Shaheen here.
Okay.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes looking for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be, why did you throw that one? The coverage was incredible all over him. The only thing he didn't do after he caught the ball as a defender was
Mahomes
pick it
he
up.
lost the football. And
Here
this
he
is
goes.
picked up by the Dolphins.
Let's go, baby.
He's
That's
at
how
the
we start the
50,
game.
the 30,
Oh,
past the 20. And
Let's
he's
go.
in. Touchdown, Miami. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerve showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're forced to play catch up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Ooh,
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Williams. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. From the gun on third down, Mahomes.
Oh, come on.
This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off near the 42. And he will score.
Touchdowns on defense, baby. Let's fucking go.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and taken. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, Wentz. And this is going to be intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. A super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Letting one go deep for the and he takes this into
that's
a
for
a Chiefs touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And there, Charles, he lined up out left, ran the post, caught it over the middle, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And you have to love the scheme that they just showed there, because if you're going to run a deep post, you ordinarily have to get a safety out of the middle of the field. And you do it one of two ways. Either by running routes at him that carries him away from it, or you either freeze him in the middle with routes that run underneath so that he doesn't get depth. Then you throw it over the top, and boy, what a successful play that was.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they talking about. I see. I've heard about this one.
We can use that UAV.
See my offense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but now it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because the coverage was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
46 down, man. Hey, let's go.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
I'll take that.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2. Now here's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Come to my work. Let's find 2. Let's find 2. Come to my work. Jim, let's find 7. 53.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. They're passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down and 4, Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shane Ray charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. To throw, it's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish. But he looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that Mahomes hit. He lost the football. This is picked up by the Dolphins. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble lost, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they're going to measure revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And this will be caught at the 30.
Some crazy ass
An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 52 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, no, it's a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Kimdichie. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as this one's sent away. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
You ready?
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he finds Penny. He'll be dropped at the 30. A shifty move got him a couple extra on the play.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd.
Oh, my
and for the
goodness.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take a shot right away from the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Yes, it's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. 14 seconds, all that's left of this first half as they come up on 1st down. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. On third down, Penny.
Oh, no.
The ball's out. It's in
That's
the end
crazy.
zone.
That's a game
This
changer
will be
right there. That's a
countered
bullshit.
in the end zone, and that's a defensive touchdown. That's something you have to be wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So
and he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Well, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point after a play like that? You talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. And the Dolphins are going to recover.
Oh, damn.
But gutsy call there. He exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt. There he goes.
Damn, if you would have got that touchdown, they'd be winning.
All the way in for a
Come
Miami
on, dude.
touchdown.
Get the ball back, baby.
Rashad Penny, 48 yards. As they're now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Tight game. He should whoop my ass. I got the fucking Chiefs. I got the Dolphins.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
Oh, get up!
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
That could have been a touchdown.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
Again, it's Penny.
Oh, he should have got through that hole.
Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, You're just
he dropped that.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
You can't see my joint in the elevator?
Go down a little bit. I'm saying, how about the first one?
Yeah, but every time I click on your name, he sends it back to my course.
All day, baby, all day.
No, you don't want to play. Let's say you don't want to play.
Alright, there we go.
I think he's going to tell you a collision. That's the TV down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And
He's got a man.
Touching the whole nigga across the body,
Get
bro.
this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker try on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Safe. Hey, Orbit.
Wentz now on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Rashad Penny. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz.
Oh,
it
he
is
should have caught that.
incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Come on, dude.
Take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Second down and goal. Mahomes to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation, because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Dancing to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's got the lead, and there he goes. He's at the 40. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
Well, anybody behind me football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call, because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
And we got to get to the ball.
They'll run with Penny. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He gets
Let's go. Tie game, baby. Let's go. Tie game.
Let's play some defense. Rashad Penny.
Don't tell me I missed. Don't tell me I missed. I did miss. Nah, so. I missed the extra point.
Now he's back out to boom this one away. Maybe with some
frustration. I got the Dolphins. He got the Chiefs. Like, he should be beating the hell.
That's fielded in the end zone.
He better not let me come back with him. This shit shouldn't be close at all. He just getting lucky.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go, and move on to the next series.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or you just come from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
I think South Carolina is a better corner.
49 yards. The Chiefs are able to extend their lead. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up for the inside, but in the secondary, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion.
I thought I was gone. I thought I was fucking
There's
gone.
not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Empty.
Penny, the first down carry.
Come on, man. Hold that block.
Give him 5 on the carry there. That'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 38, Wentz. And this is caught inside the 5. 36 yards on the play.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Second and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield. Wentz gonna throw.
Oh, okay. Now we got to hit this extra point.
Dolphin.
I got to hit this extra point.
Clive Walford there to make the grab. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with an extra point.
39 zip. Come on, D. Let's stop Tyreek Hill now.
And the key word, quick hitter out of his hands fast into the receiver's hands even faster.
You got the Chiefs right up the door.
An extra point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. That'll be taken in
Fighting,
the end
man. I
zone.
like my team. They fighting. We ain't got no talent. We got heart, bro.
Here we go.
Come on, man. We got to stop Tyreek Hill. That's just fucking us up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. They'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Part, I think, from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
Come on, dude. Get the
Getting
ball
down to the
back,
good
baby.
stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And an alley to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20
I
yards.
see the game trying to get the field goal right.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. goes Mahomes.
Oh, he might have fucked
Flag
up.
comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is
Oh, no, it's still gonna
on.
be-
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, some time to reset here. It's a huge kick there. Gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Let's go, D. 81. Check. 53. Check.
Back to throw. Wentz.
And I threw that shit right to him.
Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well. And they end up
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
I knew they didn't take on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it and go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now wants to try again after the pick 6. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Wentz. That's complete to Slayton. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs, and that girds them for a championship run in the future?
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off from Miami.
I'm about to talk about shit. You got the best team in the game.
I don't know how to get all on trade,
man. I couldn't be shit with Tyreek. That was just saving him shit. Tyreek. I had fucking Chris Westry on Tyreek Hill. That shit ain't gonna work. He played good though. He had a pick. Marquise Blair did his thing. Gotta talk my shit, man.